Peace and blessings, family. I'm your brother in the struggle, Ali. Today we're going to decipher and decipher Prophet Jones, Father Divine, and Sweet Bishop Daddy Grace. Yeah, so we're just going to look at Father Divine, Daddy Grace, Sweet Prophet Jones. You know, basically they're like forerunners of Master Fard Muhammad. They, you know, someone was in Detroit. They all taught a neo version of Christianity, if you will. They was basically teaching that if not they themselves were gods, the black man was God. And you have like Reverend Ike and different other preachers, but inshallah Sakin, I'm share some of that information in the near future. But the main thing that sticks with me right now that I just would never forget is back in the day, Prophet Jones told his followers, basically told the general public, come see him. He's, you know, he's God. He's you know, he's going to walk on water. You know what I mean? Like Jesus. So, you know, people come out there, they deep too. You know what I mean? And he made sure that they took up a collection, so they passing around the bucket, you know, getting the money from the 85%. You know what I mean? And he walks down. He got his little robe on and all, so he walks down to the riverbank. You know what I mean? Then he turned to the crowd. And he asked them, "How many of y'all believe that I could walk on water?" And they all, you know, both basically raised their hand. And he was like, well, there's no need for me to walk on the water because y'all already believe I can walk on the water. So it's no, I ain't got nothing to prove. And he took all the money and he left. You know what I mean? That's what Muhammad teaches us in our lessons, Lost Found Monster lesson number 1, as well as Lost Found Monster lesson number 2. You know what I mean? Why does Muhammad any Muslim murder the devil? What does it do to these miles in regards to 4 devils? And he also asks about the 85%. That the 85% are easy to lead into the wrong direction, but they hard to lead into the right direction. We have to stop following grafted snakes, whether they black, white, or candy stripe. I mean, you know, it's like, it's so much tricknology that's being taught today. You know what I mean? They doing all this Houdini stuff. You know what I mean? Like, when you die, you're not dead. You're dead. The message say that's why we say you died. Our lessons teaches us that the physical dead is never known to return from the physical grave. All the history of Islam has never revealed anything that no one ever, male, female, black, white, candy stripe, has ever been able to come back from a physical death. That's anti-Messenger Elijah Muhammad's teachings. I mean, for all of America, it's just a message to the black man. It's a slave teaching. It's a Christian teaching. You know what I mean? It's a wishful teaching. It's a spooky teaching. I mean, it's a pseudoscience. It's against a law God who came to person Master Fard Muhammad. He came here to break us up out of that kind of stuff. Get that stuff out of y'all. You know what I mean? It's like, it's given that we all going to die. Male, female, you know what I mean? That's just the nature of the universe that we live in. You know what I mean? Now, Master Fard Muhammad, you know, teaches us, you know, that we have our own form of funerals. You know what I mean? You know, he teaches us, you know, get a living their roses while they're alive. You know what I mean? But when we speak of the dead, we speak of them in the sense of they're alive, in the sense of the messenger tells us in How They to Live Book 1 and How They to Live Book 2 that our bones are stone, our flesh is vegetation, our blood is water. You know what I mean? We come out of the earth, we go right back down into the earth, never to come back up out of that earth. Not in physical form. That's anti-reality. You know what I mean? You know, the message teaches us that if your religious teachings is not in accord with the universal order of things, it's not from God. It's from the devil. That's tricknology. That's spookism. We ain't working with all that. Keep it real, fam. one God, one message. The struggle continues.